The main minars and each arches are each minar. There are four galleries. There are four galleries in Scimathx built by at different levels. Ryan, what is the lime water in Scimathx?
Yes, the scientific facts. Lime water. The lime water used in a Scimathx construction contains unique blend of materials including plant extracts, carbohydrate and a 1/3 ratio of lime to sand. The plant extracts contains alcohol that slows down carbonation, while carbonating acts as a binding agent and help control cracking. The lime to sand ratio also carbonate mortar's mechanical properties.
Thank you.
Good morning, sir. Welcome to Golden Gate Bridge, located in San Francisco, California.
I am going to say about scientific facts. The main force in the suspension bridge are tension in the cables and compression in the towers. The deck, which is usually a box builder, is connected to the suspension cable by vertical rods called anchors, which are also in tension.
Let's hear some maths in Golden Gate Bridge. The width of the Eiffel Tower at different heights were calculated using equation for a parabola. Y equal x2 bar 2b, where b is constant equation for the tension divided by the weight per unit length of a bridge deck. Thank you.
Good morning, sir.
We are here to talk about
Qutub Minar.
and let's hear some mathematical facts about Qutub Minar.
Hey Kasina, do you know about the Qutub Minar's diameter, its peak and its steps?
Yes, look, the Qutub Minar diameter tapers from 14.32 meter at its base and 2.75 meter at its peak. The tower has alternating angular and rotated fluting. The Qutub Minar has 379 steps. The Qutub Minar was built using 20 materials from 20 Brahman temples. The Qutub Minar still serves over 65 centimeters from the vertical, which is considered to be within safety limits. Hello, can you tell about how the Qutub Minar decorated?
Yes, the Qutub Minar is decorated with carved floral and geometric patterns and balconies separate of 5 stories with detailed jelly-salt screens. The Qutub Minar has a distinct red ring from the red sandstone in the first 3 levels and the white ring in the rest of the levels. Thank you. Good morning, sir. Welcome to Lighthouse, located in Chennai.
Let's see some mathematical facts of lighthouse. Mathematical facts. Trigonometry is used to calculate the optical height of the lighthouse beam to set, taking into the Earth's curvature and the height of the observer. This calculation determines how far out to see the light can be set. When a lighthouse rotates, the speed at which the light beam appears to move can exceed the speed of light. However, this is not the violation of theory of relativity because the photons in the light beam are moving in the speed of light in radial path away from the lighthouse. My friend will speak about the scientific facts of lighthouse. Lighthouse variety light is there. Lighthouse variety light is called latent veil electric light, and today LED light are commonly used because they are more energy efficient and easier to maintain. Thank you.
Correct. We should be using other lights. Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Welcome to one of the longest cantilever bridge in the world,
Aura Bridge. It is also known as Rabindra Setu.
located in Kolkata, West Bengal, India. I am going to say about mathematical facts. The bridge is a cantilever structure, which means there's arms extending from towers at the end, parallel to water surface. The bridge was fabricated in Kolkata and used over 26,500 tons of high-grade steel. Its piers are reinforced concrete monoliths with steel ceiling edges.
Let's hear some science facts about Aura Bridge. The bridge extended about 4.8 inches during the day and contracts same amount of the night. The bridge framework was built with sand and earthquake.
Thank you for crossing our bridge.
Very good. Very good. 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 Thank you. Yes.
Good morning to everyone. Welcome to London Tower Bridge, located in London, UK. Let's hear some mathematical facts about London Tower Bridge. The bascule bridge. The Tower Bridge is a bascule bridge, which means it has a movable spans. The hydraulic system. The tower's hydraulic system has oil-powered motors to drive the repetitions that engage the connected tracks with bascule. The bascule lifts. The bascule lifts can be raised to an angle of 86 degrees to horizontal. The bascule weight. The bascule weight is 1200 tons. Science facts. The bascule. When it was filled, the bascule was was the most sophisticated tower bridge ever built. The word bascule comes from the French language for seesaw, hydraulics. Then the bascule was originally operated by powered hydraulics by steam. The steam engine was the pumping engine that raised the bascule. Since 1976, the bascule was operated by electro-hydraulic system that uses oil and electricity instead of steam. The new system can raise the bascule in 5 minutes. Low gradient. The bridge low gradient helps the traffic flow because it needs less power to cross the bridge and the bascule needs less energy to raise the bridge. Thank you.
Thank you. The working model or is it the model? Good. Thank you.
Welcome you, sir, to the Great Pyramid of Giza, located in Egypt. Let us hear some mathematical facts in pyramid. Cubit. Cubit is the first recorded unit of length, and in cubits, the perimeter of the pyramid is 365.24, which is equivalent to number of days in a year. If the parameter divided by twice the height of the pyramid, which equals 3.1416 value of pi. The measurements of the king chamber are based on a Pythagorean triangle.
Let us hear some scientific facts about pyramid. Wetting sand reduces friction. Physicists have found that adding 2 to 5 enough water to the volume of sand forms capillary bridges between the grain, which reduces friction. Thank you.
Thank you. Very good. Good. Yes.
Morning, sir. Welcome to Geodic Dome.
Okay.
I am going to talk about the mathematics. Geodic Dome is made up of lots of triangles, which is very interesting. Why? Because triangles are the type of the strongest shapes in the world. Scientific facts. Low surface area to volume ratio. The geodic dome have a relatively low surface area volume ratio. Means they can enclose large volume compared to their size. Decrease the exposure to extreme temperature. The spherical shape of geodic dome means they can have less surface area per unit of volume, which reduces exposure to extreme temperature. Thank you.
Where do you see this dome?
Everywhere. The largest dome is located in Dubai.
You should say that, yes. Next. This one, this is
This
the
is
model.
a second model.
Okay, fine, done. Super. Thank you so much.
Welcome, sir. Being the genetics of class 8 dynamic are going to help you in the study of DNA and their interaction with the environment. Let's have this. So, what exactly is genetics? Genetics is the study of heredity and various living organisms, like the art of modern biology and medicine. It's a branch of biology which studies all the traits and characteristics related to generation. It focuses on the roles of genes and the basic rules of heredity made up of DNA. Okay, sir, I explained about science and explained about maths and genetics. Mathematics provides a tool for modeling genetic phenomena, analyzing the patterns of inheritance, and probability outcome through geometry and statistics. Logic will tell the conclusion and say which is better.
By understanding genetics, scientists can now explore how genetic traits are passed down, how genetic variations occur, and how this knowledge is used in various fields such as medicine, agriculture, and farming. And so we can consider that genetics is same in both maths and science.
To clear your doubts about genetics, take a tour of a genetic laboratory. We welcome you to the genetic world.
As our class topic is genetic and mathematical models, all topics are somehow related to DNA. So first let us understand. As our class topic is genetic and mathematical models, all topics are somehow related to DNA. So first let us understand what exactly means DNA. So Safwan, what exactly means DNA?
Deoxyribonucleic acid, commonly referred to as DNA, is the fundamental building block of life. Structuring composition of DNA consists of two complementary strands of nucleotides. Okay, Shaki, do you know who discovered it well?
No, I don't know. Do you know about it?
Let me say you. DNA was discovered in 1953 by James Watson and Francis Crick. Okay, Shakir, is DNA related to maths?
Yes, DNA is related to maths in many ways. The fascinating connection between DNA and maths is that the DNA structure, replication and expression involve mathematical principles, revealing the intricate beauty of molecular biology. Someone, do you know the mathematical concepts in DNA?
No, I don't know, Shaki. Do you know it?
Yeah, I'll tell you. The mathematical concepts in DNA are geometry, symmetry and fractals.
DNA's double helix structure improves our understanding of genetic and molecular biology. Thank you.
Thank you. Very good.
We are going to explain about neuroanatomy.
So, Mukesh, what is meant by neuroanatomy?
Neuroanatomy is the study of relationship between the structures and functions in the nervous system. Okay, does neuroanatomy involve maths?
Yes, the brain neuroanatomy is involved in math processing in number of ways, including fractal geometry, graph theory, topology, and neural network analysis. Mukesh, does neuroanatomy includes in the study of macroscopic and microscopic structures?
Yes, Bhagat. Neuroanatomy includes the study of macroscopic and microscopic structure. Macroscopic structure are the largest structures such as folds of the brain, organization of the nervous system, which include brain, spinal cord, and spinal nerves. Bhagat, what is meant by fractal geometry, graph theory, and topology?
Fractal geometry describes the branching patterns of neurons and blood vessels. Graph theory models neural networks and connectivity. Meanwhile, topology studies the spatial organization of brain structures. Mukesh, what does neuroanatomy examine our nervous system?
It examines the various components of the nervous system, functioning together to regulate and control the body's activities. Okay, does neural network analysis include something?
Yes, the neural network analysis contains 3 different mathematical processes, which are linear algebra, differential equations, and optimization techniques.
Thank you.
Can it tell cellular is related to size? Yes, cellular logical likely refers to plant cells have a unique features. Can it tell what are features it has? Yes, cell wall, chloroplast, vacuoles, plasmodesmata. The components are together to support plants' growth, metabolism, and overall functions.
Yes, who found its secret?
Yes, this was found by Robert Hooke in 1665 by observing the plant cell using microscope. Robbie, the cellular logic is related to maths?
Yes, cellular cell connection between mathematics and equations can emerge in several ways.
Robin, what are the ways it is connected to maths?
Modeling growth. The mathematical models can describe the plant's growth and cell division. Geometry of cells. The shapes of the cells can be analyzed using geometrical principles.
Robin, can you tell equations?
Yes, 6CO2 plus 6H2O plus light energy is equal to C6H12 and O6 plus 6O2.
Robin, can you tell an explanation of equation?
Yes, this formula represents the 6 molecules of carbon dioxide and 6 molecules of water using light energy produces glucose and the 6 molecules of oxygen. Thank you.
Our topic is gigantism and graphism. Gigantism is also known as giantism. It is a rare medical condition characterized by excessive growth and height, joint problems, potential for various health complications.
Modern gigantism, rapid growth and excessive growth hormone. Scientists, do you know who is the tallest man in the world?
Yeah, I'll tell about him. John Dragon, 8 feet 9 inches, is an American giant. Dwarfism is a short stature. Dwarfism is a short stature medical condition characterized by short height and potential for various health complications. Ashwin, do you know the smallest human in the world?
No.
I tell about her. Joydi Ambake, 2 feet 0.7 inches. She is an Indian draft and she is also the actress.
Non Indian talent. Just click on next step.
Thank you.
Thank you. Very good. It is dwarf. Is it? Dwarf. Dwarf. Yeah.
Very pleasant morning, sir.
I understand a conversation about an interesting topic called tuberculosis. Yes, and can you explain me tuberculosis?
It's a nice
Yes.
morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. What is?
Tuberculosis is a bacterial infection that affects our lungs and other parts of the body.
What is causing the nature of tuberculosis, China?
Tuberculosis is caused by the bacterium called mycobacterium spread through an infected person cough or sneeze.
Okay, let me explain you tuberculosis in maths. In maths, we have 2 types of tuberculosis, latent and active. Latent will cause disease, but it will not give illness. Active will cause disease, but it will give illness. We have some formulas like minus TB and plus
First of
TB.
all, what is TB?
TB is called it as tuberculosis. In short, we call it as TB. We have TB transmission. TE by TD equal to S into OC equal to 1 by N. Thank you.
Thank you. Very good. Nice work. Is your working model? Is the working model? Is it closed up? Yeah. Show me the working model. So this will actually expand and contract. Nice. Good one. Thank you, ma'am.
Hello everyone, we are going to discuss about genetic.
Presbyopia.
Nitin, do you know about presbyopia?
Genetic presbyopia is a genetic disorder which affects our eyes.
Yes, absolutely right. Genetic presbyopia refers to the age-related decline in near vision due to genetic factors. Presbyopia is a common condition that typically starts in the early to mid-40s where the lens loses its sensitivity and ability to focus on close objects. Nitin, can you say some mathematical models of presbyopia?
Optical model. Ray tracing and optical simulation predicts presbyopia effects. Statistical analysis. Regression model identifies genetic association with presbyopia. Ayur, can you say some types of genetic presbyopia?
Types of genetic presbyopia: early onset presbyopia, familial presbyopia, and age-related presbyopia. Nitin, can you say some mathematical concepts of presbyopia?
linear algebra, differentiation, product theory, and factual geometry. Alright, can you say some types of characteristics such as presbyopia?
Characteristics of presbyopia. Genome-wide association studies GWAS to identify presbyopia is associated with genes. Gene expression analysis to understand lens aging. Thank you.
Good. So it's associated with gene. Yeah, go ahead.
We are going to talk about
Cellular vegetarian animals.
Yadav, can you tell me how cellular vegetarian animal is related to science?
Yes, cellular vegetarian animal. Animals are different parts like humans, such as nucleus, cytoplasm, lysosomes. Survey shows cellular vegetarian animals are related to maths.
If we approach the concept of cellular vegetarian animal through mathematical or analytical lens, we can use mathematical modeling or comparison to quantify the difference between plant cell and animal cell based on their structure, functions, and components. Yadav, can you tell me what is nucleus?
Yes, nucleus is a cell organ that contains DNA of the cell and responsible for several functions like locomotion. Surveys, what is the geometric dimension of the animal
It
cell?
is usually spherical or irregular in shape due to the lack of rigid wall. Yadav, can you tell me what is cytoplasm?
Yes, cytoplasm is a gel-like substance where metabolic processes occur. Surveys, what is the volume of the animal cell?
V minus animal is equal to fraction 3 by 3 4 by pi r cube. Can you understand?
Yes, I can, but you can give a brief explanation so that everyone can understand.
Volume minus animal is equal to fraction 4 3 by pi r cube. Thank you. After getting more information
Game
of
of health
science,
and hygiene. Yeah, please tell me.
after getting more information of science and maths, you enter to the entertainment world. It's called game world. This you want in the
Okay, you have to put a dice here.
yeah.
I have to move from here.
It's from,
So if
you want
I
the-
you come here, the snake will put me down. I'll just play two games. We'll see.
that you-
4.
yeah. 5.
Okay. Thanks. Good one. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's a nice game.
Hello, our topic is mitosis.
You are giving me this one. You should give me this. For this, I'm getting snake bite now. Thank you.
Hello, our topic is mitosis.
And meiosis.
Okay, Sanjay, can you please explain the science behind mitosis?
Yeah, let me explain. A cell produces 4 non-identical gametes such as sperm and egg cells. This process occurs in germ cells and is crucial for reproduction and genetic diversity. So, is that math plays a role in mitosis?
Yes, the max terms involved for mitosis are exponential growth.
Can you tell me some of the related formulas?
Yes, n is equal to no into 2 power 8, where n is the total number of cells, no is the initial number of cells, and a is the number of meiotic divisions.
As we complete mitosis, now we'll move on to meiosis. A cell replicates its content into 2 identical daughters, then it is known as mitosis. Arush, can you tell me more information about maths in meiosis?
Yes, even though meiosis is a biological reference, it still uses several max terms like ratio and probability. Thank you.
Thank you. Good.
Hello sir, I'm going to explain about hemodialysis.
Okay. The dialysis, huh?
Yeah.
Function.
Sir, when hemodialysis treatment, when our kidney doesn't work, they have a blood pump like a thing. They will take blood from here. The blood pump comes to right here
So
and
that
goes a
purified.
treatment plan like a purifier and dialysis and goes to air track clamp and returns to the purified blood to our body. Thank you.
Okay. Good. That's all, huh? What about you, man? You were talking different topic, huh?
Modeling the spread of virus. I'm going to explain science. Virus are microscopic organisms that can infect hosts like plants, animals, and humans. Let's pass the virus to Max.
Epidemiological modeling. This modeling is to estimate the number of people who will be infected over time. Can you explain what you mean by virus?
Yeah, they are a small piece of genetic information, DNA or RNA, inside a protective shell capsule. Some viruses also have an envelope. Viruses can reproduce without a host. Is virus related to geometry?
Yes, it is. Viral structure in geometrical shapes. Many symmetrical structures are often modeled using viral and geometrical shapes, such as isosceles shapes as 20 faces, and also symmetrical rotating rings. Thanks.
Thank you. Today, me along with a combination of my friends are going to be explaining about fungal function. Fungal function is considered rather unique because it not only affects plants but also animals. My friend here is going to be explaining how fungal infection will be affecting plants. Yes, Jayesh, you are right. Fungal infection may also affect plants. One of the most important fungal infections which affects plants is Aspergillus. But what will happen when Aspergillus when it affects plants? When Aspergillus affects the plants, the pores of the plants get blocked due to which exchange of gases becomes difficult. What is the consequence of this? The fungal infection may spread to the whole plant and the whole plant may die due to lack of nutrients. Can you explain how fungal infection will be affecting animals?
Yes, you're right. There is a fungal infection, which is histoplasma, a fungus which spreads in animals and humans.
Is there any formula to show the exponential growth of histoplasma?
Yes, there is a formula, which is dN by dt equals Rn1 minus N by K. Can you understand?
No.
Well, N is fungal population size, R is growth rate per day, and K is carrying capacity of the fungal infection, and T is time period.
Is there any formula for diffusing histoplasma?
Yes, there is a diffusion equation, which is partial C partial T equals D nebula squared C, where partial C partial T requires the time and D nebula squared C operates the Laplacian operation of the fungus. Thank you.
Today we are here to discuss about the dominant and recessive trait. So first, Ravi, do you know what the dominant and recessive trait actually means?
I don't know. Please explain about dominant recessive trait, Suryansh.
Yeah, I'll explain you. In dominant trait, a person has one copy of a dominant allele, so the person is known as dominant person. For example, right-handedness. Whereas in recessive trait, a person has two copies of recessive allele, so the person is known as recessive person. For example, left-handedness. So Ravi, as I have explained about dominant and recessive trait in science, can you explain me about them in maths?
Yes, there is a formula to identify a person and dominant recessive trait. Students, what is the formula name?
I think so. It is some rule of probability.
Yes, that is the correct answer.
Can you explain me about it?
The sum rule of probability can be used to calculate the performance outcome that requires two or method takes into account. That's example A and A cross. Thank you.
Welcome sir, welcome to the game sir. Now we're going to play about 2 square. You want to take one card, sir.
I'll take one card.
Yes sir. You want to do in 30 seconds, sir.
Oh, this one, huh?
Yes sir.
Everything is the same, huh?
One red color one, sir.
Only red color.
Yes sir.
That's all I can keep it separate, huh?
Yes sir.
Only these four. I don't think it's coming now. Where is this?
Red matches red, sir. Yes sir. You want to change and see, sir.
Okay. Okay, huh?
Okay, sir.
Thank you, man.
You can take birth, sir.
I just took one. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Our topic is
Systemic digestive.
Ripple Basha. Can you explain me the systemic digestive behind science?
Yes, the systemic digestive is complex network of organs and tissues that work together to break down the food, absorb nutrients and eliminating the waste from our body. It plays a crucial role in maintaining our body's health and energy balance. Sir, can you explain how does the math is important in systemic digestive?
Yes, the mathematical concepts of systemic digestive are surface area and volume rate. The formula A is equals to 2 pi Rh plus 2 pi R square. R is rate and H is height.
My friend, can you explain volume and capacity calculation?
Volume and capacity calculation. Volume. The organ of stomach or intestine can be eliminated by the volume of cylinder or irregular shape. The formula V is equals to pi R square H. Thank you. Today we will tell about
Borrelia virus.
before Borrelia virus was carrying to serious infection case. Teja, Borrelia virus will take place on max.
Yes, madam. Borrelia virus is large and big shape and is approximately 300 to 350 nanometer by 244 to 270 millimeters. Yes, madam. How the Borrelia virus is spread?
It spread from one person to another. People with smallpox have a fever. Teja, Borrelia virus will take place on DNA.
Yes, madam. With a single unit double standard DNA genome 186 kilobase per kbp in size and containing hair loop at each end. Thank you.
I will explain you what is stem cell. Stem cells are cells with the potential to develop into many different types of cell in our body. Stem cell therapy uses stem cells to treat or prevent disease and conditions. Now, Atik will explain stem cell therapy in max.
Mathematical modeling is used to understand stem cells and stem cell therapy because of its complex behavior. Some models used to study stem cell therapy and stem cells are mechanistic models and statistic models. Here are some formulas related to stem cell therapy. Flux to mitosis, PA into T into I into T, flux to the DA into T into I into T. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Good.
Hello, we are here to explain new experiment.
Yes, Kai. As Gregamental has done experiment on science. Are you aware of it?
No, Farid, but I heard about it.
Oh, we done experiment on pea plants.
Why especially on pea plants, Farid?
Because we observed sign characteristics of pea plants, each with two forms false experiment. Some of them are plant height, tall or short, seed shape, smooth or wrinkled, flower color, purple or white, seed color, green or yellow. Kai, can you tell some experiments in science?
Yes, in this experiment, the government took two pea plants of opposite height, one tall and one short. Then he crossed them. He found the first generation of offspring and called it F1 progeny. Then he crossed F1 progeny and
It's a
obtained.
picture. I'm sorry to say. It's a picture. Okay, I'm still not, but okay, go ahead.
He found the first generation of hospital called F1 project. Then he got F1 project and opted tall and short ratio of 3:1.
Okay, fine. Good. Good effort. Good effort. Thank you so much. Can you open it? Because I don't think it's too clear.
Yes, sir.
Then this one. Please send it to me. We'll get it. Okay. Good one. Thank you.
Hello sir, today we will explore about the different types of cancer, the science behind them, as well as uncover some surprising method. How Max plays an important role in cancer research. Are you ready, Dasan?
Hey, Max, I get the science part, but I was cancer related to Max.
All in good time, my friend. First of all, let's understand what cancer actually is. So what is it?
Cancer is a group of diseases marked by abnormal cells of infections and metastases spread to other parts of the body.
I think I get you. It's likely to because body cells are going out of control. But there are many types of cancer. Are there some measurements we all should know?
Good question, my friend. There are different types of cancer. Let me give a group of three major cancers. Thyroid cancer, this is rare and active. Malignant cells which grow in the thyroid gland which produce important hormones. Skin cancer, the most common vulvar cancer is called skin cancer. Leukemia, often called blood cancer, it starts in the bone marrow, creating abnormal white blood cells that can fight infection properly. Well, back to Max. How possibly cancer related to Max?
Alright, brace yourself. Cancer research actually uses a lot, especially when it comes to how cancer cells spread and behave. Here's how Max comes in fractal geometry, topological data analysis, and wave theory, which helps the scientists to study the spatial arrangement of cancer cells.
Wow, that actually makes sense. So where can I learn about this?
As the curriculum of the leading institutions that led the charge of cancer research, the International Cancer Research in the US, and the National Cancer Research in the UK, and Rajiv Gandhi Cancer Research and the Institute in India.
Thanks, Damian. It's actually more interesting than I thought.
Science and math may seem different, but together they are pretty powerful in the toughest time.
Here we are explain about waterborne disease. Hey Abdullah, can you explain about waterborne disease? Yeah, waterborne disease are illness caused by microscopic organisms like virus and bacteria. Do you know what are the? Can you say some points related to Max?
Yes, curing waterborne disease underlying causes such as bone density drops and fluid imbalance. Okay, Abdullah, what are the symptoms related to waterborne disease?
The symptoms are diarrhea, vomiting, skin problem, ear problem, etc. Can you say some equation?
Yes, fluid for regulation, V for fluid volume, K for regulation rate, PO for equilibrium volume, dV by dt equal to minus K, V by VO. Okay, Abdullah, what is equipment for waterborne disease?
Yes, sir. Can be quite a bit from water, but this infection is still needed. You can also use antibiotics to avoid like this.
Use clean water to avoid like this. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Welcome, sir.
We invite you to the Gadgets Emporium.
Yes, sir. Here you can see all the types of gadgets and with their Max and science concept behind it.
Sir, I am a household robot. I will do every household work like sweeping the floor and washing the clothes.
I am a BP meter. I check the blood pressure and the heart rate of human beings.
Good. Thank you. You're working very hard. That is betting.
Now host going to explain about this note.
It's a honor to meet you, sir. And today, I will be the host to guide you for this wonderful Gadget Emporium Expo done by a group of 40 amateurs. Main concept of this expo is about the daily gadgets that we use in our daily life. It also contains some maths and sciences. Okay, sir. Now let us crack some riddles. Can I guess the first one, sir?
The oven, huh?
Yes, sir. You are correct. Now let us guess the second one.
We'll look into the next one.
Yes, sir. Now let us get into the center model of this which we all use in our home.
It's a honor to meet you, sir. Welcome to Modular Kitchen. Modular Kitchen is right for prefabricated modern design concept
One
of
minute, sorry. On the fan if possible, no? For you it will be better. On the fan. Please on the fan. Just on the fan. On the fan.
It's an honor to meet you, sir. Welcome to Modular Kitchen. Modular Kitchen is right for prefabricated modern design concept of organization, efficiency and aesthetics. Modular Kitchen consists of chimney, gas stove, shelves, etc. and etc. Modular Kitchen makes cooking easy because smoke produced by older days would cause harmful infections to people and people would to cook food. But now we have chimney which sucks the smoke produced while cooking and gas stove which gives a perfect amount of heat. These two gases play a major role in Modular Kitchen.
Advantage of modular kitchen. Among many pros, I feel the modular kitchen is the best. The setup is not big and the maintenance is pretty. The durability of modular kitchen is quite impressive in my option. Disadvantage, life is less when compared to traditional kitchen. Max behind the chimney. Boneless ignition is the best ignition to understand the flow of fluids in chimney. When the chimney sucks the polluted air, the temperature of the chimney raises to 30 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius. Science concept of the chimney. I am going to say basic science concept of the chimney. Chimney work on a basic science concept that hot air raises above the cold air. Hot air from the cooking creates a condition where the chimney has to suck all the hot air which consists of dirt, smoke and oil. By the time the hot air reaches to the chimney's exit point.
There is also a basic science concept for gas stove. When you push and rotate the control roof of the gas stove, the natural gas enters to the gas valve and reaches to the burner. Since the natural gas has high calorific value due to the heat produced by the lighter, it gathers fire. The amount of heat produced by the gas stove is perfect for
Low heats of temperature range is approximately 300 degrees Fahrenheit to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, in Celsius 93 degrees Celsius to 149 degrees Celsius. And high temperature range of gas stove is approximately 400 degrees Fahrenheit to 500 degrees Fahrenheit, in Celsius to 4 degrees Celsius to 260 degrees Celsius.
Thank you.
Now let us gently enter into smart TV, sir.
Can we pause?
Give escape, ma'am. Escape. Now let us gently get into smart TV, sir.
Yeah.
This is our smart TV.
Now we can start with the science behind the smart TV.
Smart TV is a television which includes the onboard connectivity between smartphones and personal computers.
It connects to the internet via the Wi-Fi connection or the Ethernet. It also some TV can support both. This allows it for using various and video labs of streaming audio and video content.
Moving on to the math.
We can start with something that's a bit more easy to understand, that is pixel resolution. This refers to the number of pixels in an image. We can easily find this by basic rectangular area.
Going back to the harder, we have measured the contrast ratio of the vertical to the horizontal one, and it is L into B which is equal to area.
Would you like to try a smart TV?
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Now let us know about projector.
Welcome, sir, and welcome to our projector world. Projector is an outlook device that presents images onto a projection screen and can be connected to a computer. A projector comes in various forms and various sizes and are used in auditors and movie theaters. Do you know some scientific research of a projector?
Yes, I know. A projector is an optional device that creates an image by shining a light through a small transparent lens. But new type of projector creates an image by using slashes. The most common type of projector is called video projector. Movie theater use the type of projector is called movie projector. Do you know the mathematical use of projector?
Yes, in mathematics, a projector is a linear operator or a vector space that has the property that p square equals to p. This means the projecting device is the same as projecting one. The projection is often used instead as projected in Western literature. Thank you. Yeah.
Lights on.
Very nice, man. Good model.
LED sensor, light emitting layer, and LED control. Two layers of second layer. One called P-type layer which has accept positive charge particle, and another called N-type layer which has accept negative charge particle. That is not. That's what is about to keep in mind. That one cannot current here. That is about a very power source. The required amount of current, voltage, resistance built up by circuit following Ohm's law. Ohm's law is a leading equation that states the current into amperes equal to the voltage P is equal to resistance. In other words, when called as I is equal to V by R. Thank you. Good morning, sir. Today I am here. Yes, sir. Now let us move on to induction stove, which was a very useful gadget for cooking.
Yeah.
Good
Okay,
morning,
go
sir.
ahead.
Today I am here to explain the science behind induction stove. Induction stove uses an electromagnetic induction to directly heat pots and pans. When an alternating current passes through the induction, it generates a magnetic field. This magnetic field rapidly alternates, creating eddy current. These currents flow through the metal of the cooker, causing resistance, which creates heat within the cooker. Now, Priyanka is going to explain about the maths behind induction
So, is
stove.
it a working model or is it just a
Yes,
model?
sir. It is working.
Working model, show you on it.
Yeah, I have one.
It'll get here. It'll get heater. Will take some time. Okay, nice. You will go ahead.
Next day induction 1.732 into 4.5 watts into 13.3 amps. PF equals 0.10 by 1000. This gives 4.24 kilowatts. For PF 0.9, it is 4.77 kilowatts. Induction stove efficiency equal energy required to heat water and power drawn by stove equal 2.2 by 4.24 equal 51.88%. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we'll see. Okay, next. Who's doing?
Yes, sir. Now let us know about camera.
Hi, sir. This is our digital camera.
Today we are going to explain about digital camera. Digital cameras is also known as image sensor. Usually, CCD or CMOS is replaced in films.
The information is stored as digital camera in a memory device that is either built into a camera or in a mobile car.
The Eastman got excelled at 50%, green 25%, red and 25%. Because the human eye is sensitive in green light.
Image brightness into lens appears area into Windows for sensitivity.
EV exponential. 0 EV plus 1 EV plus minus EV is equal to entire value.
Range 0 to 40, insert out multiplying by dividing the number in the range 1 by 10,000 to 100,000.
Hey dude, do you know who invented digital camera?
Yes, I know. Digital camera was invented by Bruce. Thank you.
Okay sir, now let us know some information about IR sensor car which prevents accident.
Working model, nice, good one. What is this actually? No, that is a real model. I'm talking about this is a serial model. Yeah.
Welcome, sir. We are going to explain about IR sensor car.
What car?
I am on IR sensor.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
We are going to explain about IR sensor car. I am going to explain science involved.
I'm going to explain maths in it.
An IR sensor car works by using infrared radiation to detect objects and navigate. The IR sensor emits infrared light which reflects off surfaces. If an obstacle is present, the car uses the reflected light and calculates the distance based on the time it took to return. This allows the car to either stop or avoid the obstacle. For line following, the car detects contrast between a darker light and a lighter surface. This process involves physics principles like reflection and signal processing.
The maths involved in an IR sensor hand following part can include linear equation for output voltage, torque value, controller parameter, tracking errors, etc. The output voltage depends on the input IR power. Tracking error depends on the car's current direction. Controller parameter depends on the car's linear velocity and path tangent. Thank you.
Thank you. Very good, very good. This is working. You have any working model for this? Yeah? You see that? It will detect objects, in front? Sensor?
Yes, sensor.
Okay. It's just following you, Okay. How is it done?
Sir, with the relay, breadboard and IR sensor.
Okay, okay.
The infrared light.
Thank you. Good.
Okay sir, now let us have some interesting facts about mixer.
Welcome, sir. Today we are going to explain you about mixer grinder that we use in our day-to-day life. Mixer grinder is an appliance used for mashing and cutting things. When you supply current to a mixer grinder, the motor inside the mixer grinder will convert the electrical energy into mechanical energy with the help of a coil inside it. The coil inside it will make a magnetic field which will make the blade inside the mixer grinder to spin in a circular motion, which will cut or mash up the things inside it. Now my friend will explain about the maths in it.
The standard mathematical equation of mixer is a product of input signal. So if one input is input signal.
Okay, okay.
So if one input is V1 sin W1T and V2 sin W2T. However, output of a mixer is the voltage, whereas the quantity specified above the unit voltage square. So it seems a simple mathematical equation is missing. Something says square root somewhere. For example, the equation will be square V1 sin W1T and square V2 sin W2T. This would result in an output signal with the appropriate unit. Thank you.
Now let us gently get into electric bell which is used in schools etc.
Hello, sir. Today we are going to discuss an interesting topic, that is electric bell. Before knowing the principles of electric bell, you should know what is electromagnet. Electromagnet is a type of magnet in which the magnetic field is produced with the help of an electric current. The equation for magnetic field is 10 to the power 6 into 1.247 into 10 to the power 6 into UR into L into N into Fn. The unit used for electromagnet is volt and the electromagnetism equation is V is equal to EQ into EV into B.
Did you know who invented the electromagnet?
Yeah, it's William Sturgeon in 1825.
Now I am going to explain about the working of the electric bell. So once the setup is completed, when the switch is pressed, the current loop is complete, which causes the current to flow through the circuit. At the arm is like the arm is connected to the spring at the one end and an iron ball at the another end. The both are connected to the iron stripe. When the current flow, the electromagnet attracted the iron stripe and the bell rang. Thank you.
Nice.
Mixer is also working.
Yeah. This is working. You have working model, Nice, man. I want to see this one. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, you have a fan in it, huh? Okay, nice.
After this.
I'd like to see this working model. Nice, good one. Good. Thank you so much. Nice.
Okay sir, now let us know some information about water motor pump.
Welcome! This is our water motor. Let's see science in water motor. Water motor
This motor uses AC power and DC power for energizing the pump. The water motor is a portable device which can be applied in several household applications.
A good photograph water pump which can be used carefully can be used for draining water from low flooded region, refilling the swimming pool and bathtubs.
Now let's gently get into maths. Understanding the basic formula of water motor. Q is equal to pi into t square into f into h or 4 into g.
D represents diameter and represents the pump speed, h equal to height and g equal to gravity. Now we will show how the water motor works.
Good. The water comes from again and then recharges. Good. Nice. Wow. Super.
The water motor creates a sound so that if people on the motor and forgets it, it will beep the sound and they will come and off it.
Now no need to off also. It will immediately get off. Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much, man. Good.
Now let us get into smart locker, which was a very useful gadget.
Smart locker technology, automatic transaction logging, generally saying management time. Users can open the smart locker by their staff card or fob or using browser and a mobile device. Now let's end with maths.
The solution of the equation 14 and 15, which are the infinite dimension in the chain length representative full molecular weight distribution, MWD. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Good.
Yes,
This is
sir.
working mode, la? Show me your working mode. Working mode, show me how it works. No working mode. Then okay, no issues. One day you should have a kid of cat. Right? Okay, you'll take it. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. Now this is an iron box, which was a very useful gadget for ironing clothes. Welcome, sir. This is our iron box. An electric iron based upon the principle of heating effects of current. The formula for the resistance of produce the 12 H equal to 12 and an electric iron based upon the heat.
Iron is use of heat to iron removal increase percentage. The heat is commonly done at temperature 180 to 220 Celsius.
Thank you.
Good one.
Yes, sir. Now let us go on to speaker, which produces sound output.
Welcome, sir.
I'm here to talk about the science knowledge behind speaker.
I'm here to talk about maths knowledge behind the speaker.
A speaker is a combination of one or more speaker driver, enclosure and electrical connection. The speaker driver is an electrostatic solution that converts an electrical audio signal into bus potential. A driver is a linear motor attached to a dynamo, which couples the motor to motor conversion. That is the The dynamic speaker was invented in 1925 by Edward W. Keller and Chester W.
The speaker is rated in maths, but it must have enough distance for better level. It usually varies 1x to x dx for richer tone. In the speaker, the higher tones are lower, the lower tones are higher level. Thank you.
Now you open your demo. Now you show it. So you can have a speaker inside, huh? Nice. Good one. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Now let us get into fire alarm.
Welcome, sir. We are going to explain about the science and maths behind fire alarm. We will begin with the science behind fire alarm.
Buying a fire alarm and integrating with the access control is one of the important things we can do to keep a space secure. Fire alarm helps alert in a fire occur so that you can quickly respond with an appropriate action. Sir, now we'll discuss about maths behind fire alarm.
The maths behind fire alarm. It is done on DIY calculations. Most, if not all, fire alarm control unit manufacturers provide battery calculations form and equipment instructions. There is also a genetic way to perform these calculations. Since batteries are rated in the amp hours and the control unit, potentiators, smoke detectors, adjustable control models, etc. A milliamp is 0.001 amp and multiplied by 24. Thank you.
Which model is this? Yeah.
Switch off the fire.
Be careful. Switch off all the fans.
Sound will come after certain temperature. That's okay.
Did you turn on?
Just turn on the switch first.
That's okay. Yes. You check that and we'll see again. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Now let us have some interesting facts about e-bike, which is used across nations.
Welcome, sir. This is our e-bike.
E-bikes use rechargeable batteries in addition to electric motors as a form of control. Battery system in use lead acid, nickel, cadmium, nickel metal hydride, or lithium ion polymer ion. Outside of Delhi, they invented electric bike in 1897 that was moved with a double electric motor and double support of upper and axle. A lead acid for an electric bike can take up to 6 hours to 8 hours to recharge.
The voltage of an electric is determined by the voltage and amperage of the battery. To determine the voltage of load electric bike, simply multiply the voltage by the amperage. For example, if your bike battery has a voltage of 36 volts and an amperage of 10 amperes, the watts of your bike battery will be 360 watts. To calculate the range of an electric bike, use this formula range by battery capacity and divided by energy consumption. Consider factors like battery capacity, motor power, rider's weight, rider's conditions while calculating the range of an electric bike.
Thank you.
Good. So what are the famous electric brands? Bikes. Should not do brands. What company name? Ola? Retail? Ola is one and Retail is one. Yeah, so Retail one. Thank you.
Now moving on to the electric fan. Welcome sir. We are going to explain about the electric fan. The electric fan works on a principal conversion into the electrical energy. The mechanical energy and the electrical energy. The electrical energy is converted into the mechanical energy. The fan works on the electrical energy.
If the blades rotate 1/3, 2/3 or one complete rotation upon 1/30 second, the fan appears stationary. On a per second basis, such phenomenon observed. Thank you.
Thank you. Working model.
Yes, sir.
Nice man. Good. Nice one. Very good. You don't have this training now, you just have this normal one. Very nice. Good one. Good. Super.
Yes sir, I hope you guess it right. Yes, it's a water heater.
Yes, today we're going to explain about water heater in science
and maths. Let's start with science.
Yes, heating of water for domestic or industrial purpose is the most widespread application of the active solar energy system and with the most potential growth in the near future. Now he's going to explain about maths in water heater.
When heat is passed through a conductor, heat energy is generated in the conductor, electric heating of an electric current. The resistance R of the conductor, resistance is and heat is produced, the line for which current flows. The longer the time, larger the amount of heat is produced. Hence, the electric heating of an electric current, I thought the resistance R of the conductor. This is H is equal to I to the power of 2 RT. This equation is called Joule's equation of electric heating. Thank you.
Thank you. Very good.
Working model.
Working model, huh?
Yes, sir. Already started.
Okay. Yeah, it's hot. So no, it's hot only.
Yes, sir. I hope you enjoy this expo, sir. Thanking you for spending your valuable time.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hey,
Classical mechanics and branch of it. They study how objects move when acted by a force. It is based on Newton's law of motion. Plants and Newtonian mechanics. Now let us explore the Newton's law of motion and forces. We can have a reaction on your face.
Good morning, sir. Are you good? Hi, Sayam. Are you good? Hi, Sayam. You know science mathematics?
Yeah, of course. Newton's law is a explain about the transmission of momentum and transmission of energy in physics and not space and it seeks to resistance wave and converts pressure through a wave and it approaches the last sphere. When the last sphere lifts upwards, the pressure remains constant. Sam, do you know the max concept of this?
Yes, the kinetic energy before and after conflict covers formula 1 by 2 m is power 2 is equal to 1 by 2 m is power 2.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, man. So working model, huh? You know property or only one is coming.
Good morning, sir.
I'm ma'am. Yeah. Go ahead, ma'am.
Good morning, sir and ma'am. Hi, Prabal. Have you ever went to a Ferris wheel?
Yes, I have been to a Ferris wheel one time. And can you tell the science behind the Ferris wheel?
Yeah, the physics behind Ferris wheel encompasses concepts of circular motion, forces acting on riders, energy transformation, and rotational dynamics, providing a fascinating example of physics in action. As the Ferris wheel rotates, passengers experience centripetal force directed towards the center of the wheel. This force keeps them moving in a circular path. Satish, do you know the math behind Ferris wheel?
Yes. Angular velocity is the rate at which the Ferris wheel rotates, measured in radians per second. The mathematics involved in the anatomy of a Ferris wheel encompasses several concepts of calculus, geometry, algebra, etc. The centripetal force is calculated by F equals mv squared / r.
Thank you.
Good morning, sir. Today our project is
Go ahead.
rocket propulsion. The principle of rocket propulsion works is based on Newton's third law. Motion. Every action has equal and opposite reaction.
The total momentum of a system rocket plus expanded gas is conserved intently, the rocket is at rest, and the total momentum is zero. When the rocket expels gas, the momentum is balanced by the rocket moving in the opposite direction.
Thrust is the force which propels the rocket generated by explosion of gas at high speed from rocket's engine. Now a part is said to illustrate the mathematical concept behind rocket propulsion.
Thrust of a rocket can be calculated using the equation F is equals to mv plus a bracket v1 minus v2.
Wow. So you're doing this manually, yeah? Okay. So what actually comes in? Okay, fine. Good. This is for lights. Good. Yourself?
By the water pressure moving.
Okay. Okay, nice. Good. Thank you.
Good morning, sir. This is our model geostationary satellite. You know how the satellite remains fixed to the Earth's surface? Yes, the geostationary satellites are specific type of satellites that remain fixed related to a point on the Earth's surface. A satellite is in the geostationary orbit. It has an orbital period equal to the Earth's rotational period, about 24 hours. This allows the satellite to operate stationary above a specific longitude. For satellite to maintain its orbit, the centripetal force that goes to keep it moving in a circle must be provided by gravitational force. What is the max concept involved? Yes, the speed V can be calculated using V is equal to the square root of G m by R. M is the mass of the planet. R is the orbital radius. G is the gravitational constant. 6.673 into 10 minus 7 square by k square. For the geostationary satellite, time period 24 hours can be calculated using T is equal to 2 pi by R. R plus 2 by G. Thank you.
Nice one. Good one.
Good morning, sir.
Hi, Shan.
Hi,
Do you know how Maxwell works?
The Maxwell also has the Maxwell to demonstrate the principle.
You're not. Be clear.
The Maxwell also has the Maxwell to demonstrate the principles of rotational motion and the conservation of mechanical energy. Once it releases due to gravity and at the same time the spring and wind causing the wheel to rotate. Once it reaches the bottom, the momentum of the wheel swing back and the cycle repeat. The Maxwell also explains the transitional motion mark downward and upward due to gravity. L is the mathematical concept involved.
Yes, the mathematical concept involved in mathematical geometric calculus different equation. The moment of inertia from a solid is rotating about it. Central axis is the moment of inertia. I see the mass of step. Every single mass of this acceleration of this.
So now let us see the Maxwell concept from the PPT. You can click here and there. Inventor of Maxwell.
James Clerk Maxwell. This is all text. Yeah. Got it. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Today
So
our
lever and
topic
fulcrum,
is
huh?
lever and fulcrum. Hi, students. Hello, ma'am. Now I will explain about lever and fulcrum. A lever is the race for the rotation of the fixed point called the fulcrum. It is one of the 6 classical simple machines used to amplify force, making it easier to move on its axis. A torque is a rotational equivalent of force. And it's a key concept of understanding how levers work. In a lever, torque is generated when you apply some force at some distance from the fulcrum. The further the fulcrum you apply the force, the larger the torque and it's easier to move the load. Now, literally explain the mathematical concept involved in lever and fulcrum.
The mathematics involved in lever and fulcrum primarily revolves in concept of mechanics, geometry and algebra. That's mechanical advantage M is equals to F load by F effect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, sir. Hi, Priya. Do you know what's the gearbox?
Yes, of course. Gearbox is a mechanical device used to transmit power, modify speed and torque in machinery. The gear ratio determines how the speed and torque are modified between input and output. The visual will say about the mathematical concept involved in gearbox.
Torque is a rotational force of a distance from the axis of rotation. It's calculated as efficiency of equal to input or output into 100. Thank you.
Thank you. Are you working out of this gearbox? Oh, very nice. Very nice. Good one. The parent, good one. Decent. Very nice. Thank you.
Good morning, sir. Hi, Lakshmi. Hi, Puneet. Lakshmi, have you ever went in a merry-go-round? I went in. Do you know what science concept is behind of a merry-go-round? Merry-go-round is divided into pieces. It cannot center or circular path. The central force of force keeps the object moving a circular path. Puneet, do you know what science concept behind the merry-go-round?
Yes, of course. The mathematics involved in analyzing a merry-go-round, but primarily encompasses concepts from geometry, algebra, and calculus, particular relation to a circular path. Angular velocity is calculated by W is equal to 2 by 20. Thank you.
Do you know what a steering wheel was?
Yes, the physics of steering wheel called principle of mechanics of an automobile motion. When the driver turns the steering wheel, they apply force at a distance from the center of the wheel. This great torque, which is rotational equal to linear force. The steering wheel primarily plays a role in leverage. The larger steering wheel provides less force to turn since the torque is distributed over a greater radius. This is why the larger vehicle like truck often have a larger steering wheel. Why? Do you know mathematics involved steering wheel?
Yes, the mathematical concept from the operation of steering wheel covers various concepts relating to torque, angular motion, geometry, ratio. The steering wheel ratio SR equals 0 to 0. The formula for torque is constant to radius by R.
Actually, this is working model. The base one is actually turning. Good one. Good.
A large radius allows more torque to be applied with less force.
Who is PPT? Who is PPT? Nice. Some more images you add, it looks more interesting. Next time try to do it. Okay. Narvi is very good. Thank you.
Good morning, sir. Today we are going to explain about roller coaster. The physics behind roller coaster involves several key concepts such as energy transformation from potential energy to kinetic energy, force, acceleration, and gravity. These principles govern how roller coaster moves, maintain speed, and keep the rider safely in the seat. Now my partner will explain about the math behind it.
Algebra is used to calculate velocity, acceleration, and the position at any point on the track. For example, to find the velocity at a given point, you might use the conservation of mechanical energy equation. V is equal to square root 2gh. Thank you.
Good morning, sir. Today we are going to explain about an hydraulic crane. An hydraulic crane would be a principle of physics and hydraulics to lift and move heavy loads. It works on the principle of Pascal law. It states pressure applied in the general fluid that is transferred through the fluid. Now our partner goes to explain the mathematical forms involved in hydraulic crane. A hydraulic crane uses several maths and physics. A hydraulic crane uses several maths and physics concepts, particularly involving in fluid mechanics, pressure, force, and mechanical robotics. The hydraulic crane works done by input pressure equal to zero. Assuming no losses in friction or motion, work W is calculated as force times pressure. W is equal to F quantity, W is equal to engage, M is equal to R. These are special to the gravity, H is equal to
Show me your model. Not working. No. Battery not working.
Good morning, sir. Hello, Vishwanath. Hello, Vinopal. Can you explain the science part of catapult? Yes. A catapult is operated by converting potential energy in a tension or compromising mechanism into kinetic energy as the projectile is launched. As a catapult is released, the stored potential energy is converted into kinetic energy as the arm swings and propels the projectile. The work done is stretching or compromising the elastic material is equal to the energy stored, which is used to launch the projectile. Now my partner Vinopal will explain the mathematics behind catapult. The angular position of catapult is called affects the range line. Train with the pencil, sign cos and analysis the result initial velocity into the choice of and vertical components. To find answer, Vx is equal to Vx cos theta.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is the working model, huh? Okay. Good. Thank you.
Good morning, sir. Sir, do you know in which way it is filled with rope? It's simple. It's ropeway. Today we are going to learn about ropeway. In ropeway, physics plays a crucial role in ensuring its safe and smooth operation. The force involved are tensional force, gravitational force, and frictional force. The motor applies a torque to the pulley system, which pulls a rope moving cable car. The rotational motion of the pulley aids to convert the motor torque into linear motion of the cable car. These are the science concepts involved in ropeway. Now we are going to learn about mathematical concepts involved in ropeway. The mathematical concept of trigonometry, geometry, calculus, etc., which helps to understand and optimize system of ropeway, ensuring it safe, capable of handling accepted load over varying terrain. The tension of the rope can be calculated using principle from statistics and trigonometry, that is, tension is equal to T cos theta. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, sir. Other one, now how the lift is working?
Yes, sir. The operation of a lift is governed by the several principles of physics, primarily involving force, energy, and mechanics. Lift is supported by the steel cable attached to the motor system. Tensional cable must be sufficient to the weight of the car and force in the accelerate. Lift will remain rest, move uniformly in a straight line unless tagged under the external force that applies when the lift is stationary or responsive velocity. Now my partner explain mathematics theory of a lift.
The mathematics involved in analyzing and designing a lift encompasses several concepts from geometry, algebra, calculus, and physics. When it is accelerating upwards, tension is equal to mg plus a. When it is accelerating downwards, tension is equal to mg minus a. The mathematical principles of hydraulic lifts are widely used in vehicles, lifts in garages, elevates heavy machines for lifting loads. These calculations help ensure the lift is designed to handle the required load safely and efficiently. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sir, you can.
Good morning, sir.
Sir, this vehicle lift is big.
Very nice.
Good morning, sir. Today we are going to explain about pulley working system. Today you will learn what a pulley does and how it works.
But first, what's a pulley?
Pulley involves the principles of mechanics, force, motion and energy transfer. Pulleys are simple machines which make lifting objects easier by changing the direction of the force applied. A pulley works by redirecting the force applied by a rope or cable. The force in the rope is called tension. Objects at rest will stay at rest unless acted upon an external force. If you are lifting an object with a pulley, the object will stay stationary until a force moves it. Now my partner Rachel will explain a mathematical theory given for pulleys.
Mathematical concepts such as geometry and algebra provides a framework for analyzing pulley system, allowing us to calculate work, forces, mechanical advantage, and efficiency. Force effort equals to force load equals to mass into gravity. Thank you. Good morning.
Inside the pulley to lift every object.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Good morning, sir. Hi, Afnan. Hi, Atin. Afnan, do you know how the vacuum cleaner works? Yes, the force suction power is proportional to motor strength and this determines the mass of air and particles. The vacuum can move and how quickly it can do so. So, Akin, can you tell the mathematical concept? The mathematical concepts involved in the operation and design of a vacuum cleaner encompass several areas including fluid, dynamics, mechanics, geometry and then energy calculation. The force is calculated by F is equal to delta P into A. Thank you.
So this is working model. Just give me like this. Okay, nice. But anyway, good one. Next time you should try to build a working model, right? A simple one only.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
Hi, sir. Gyroscope is a device measuring orientation based on angular movement. Properties of gyroscope. Properties of gyroscope is a rotating body that exhibits two fundamental properties. These two fundamental properties include stereo and position. Sir, do you know who is the founder of gyroscope? The answer is John Perambur. Now my partner Krishna is going to tell about the mathematics about gyroscope. Today our topic is free
Higher angular velocity, greater its angular momentum, stronger its resistor, restores the force right in position. This is what causes the gyroscope. Most circle and non-negative. Rational equivalent of force change the angular momentum of the gyroscope. R into F, radiation into force. So can you see about what is gyroscope?
PPT, man.
Thank you.
Who did this? Good PPT. That's a spin axis and rotor. Okay. Good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So you're working on
Good morning, sir. The hydraulic brake was the principle of movement size of the brake pedal of the brake This motion transmitted through the brake fluid to the brake caliper atom. The caliper supplies equal opposite force to the brake pad, which presses against the rotating wheels, creating friction and flowing down from the vehicle. When the pressure of the brake pedal
That's all.